Well, I guess we're filming it this way. It probably helps if we open up that. There we go. Where'd you go, Owen? Owen?
Places keep our car away. They're slightly painful and regretful to crawl into.
What are you doing up there?
Closing heat shrinks.
Yeah?
Yeah. At least this time I didn't get a cramp crawling up here. Last time I gave myself a horrible cramp right in the side of the hip.
No. So this is easier than like shooting a video and everything. And look at that nice light. Now we're really shooting this so we can just show Justin the improvements. But just in case anybody else clicks on it. This is easier than like taking a bunch of pictures. Owen's up there wiring. We see a foot. He's hiding up there. We cleaned up and put all the wiring and conduit. Installed the battery box.
I need my paper.
What paper?
I left it on the seat.
Where?
Up here.
What paper? Oh, that paper? This?
Thank you.
Okay. We gave him paper. Look, stern light. And there you go, Justin. The bilge overboard from the pump. Hey, Emmett.
Hello.
And there's the pump. And we tied the hose all up. So, I see somebody clicked on here. Whoever clicked on here, go ahead. Oh, 2 people clicked on here. Go ahead, leave a comment. We're messing with a 57 Lone Star. I'm just filming this little live so my brother can see what we did to the boat.
You want some instructions on that?
There's the switch we put in. Turn the lights on.
Hang on, I need something to cut this
That
paper.
turns on the lights.
Paper? I need something to cut this.
Yo. Hey, we're just hanging out. What are you doing, Emmett?
Getting the one.
So that's the new light switch.
I got another.
Look at this old light, guys.
Oh, that's what I got.
1957 bow light. They don't make them like that anymore, do they? That thing is so cool.
Aw, thank you.
And then you're supposed to have there's a little flag, you put a little flag post thing in that thing and fly a pennant flag right here. Be flying off the bow.
Yes,
how cool.
Avery, subscribe.
Why, do you know Avery?
No.
Oh.
Tons of boats on this channel if you love boats.
Yeah, if you like boats, this is all we do is mess with boats. And there's the brand new stern light. In the Nissan. This is a good little boat. And the new we put a battery box in, Justin. So that'll keep them off. And there's the brand new pump. Down there, it even works. You get float activated. So when it all goes wrong, the boat should pump out. What are you doing? Say hi, Avery.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, poor Owen. You gonna say hi down there, Owen?
I said hi. I shine my light at me. Over here. So look at my feet.
Owen, where are you?
Hi.
There you are.
Yeah.
Owen's finishing the wiring up in the bow.
I am. It's more uncomfortable than you think. I'm just trying to.
Alright, let's look. So he's from about here up to there in the bow of this. I know the boat looks big, but that's a Fiero, so it ain't very big.
No.
See?
I drove the Fiero today.
We look down, look, the boat might be taller than the Fiero.
It is.
Oh, and you got that wired up down there yet?
Oh, it's wired up. I just am folding this paper around in a circle and gonna put it around the wire so the wire doesn't chafe on the aluminum. Because if you turn the camera up yonder, you'll see the tiny little.
Here, I'll come over on the other side.
In the aluminum.
It doesn't look like that Nissan spent a whole lot of time in the water, does it? Why? There. You want to show them what you're doing?
Yeah. Ooh. So in that corner where that wire's going, and in that corner where that wire's going, what I don't want to happen is the aluminum, since it's a sharp, rigid edge, just like on this thing right here, I don't want the boat to be vibrating because of the motor and cut the wire off. Happy birthday, Avery. You're dead.
Oh. So the reason that the boat ended up with the Nissan, if you're ever looking for a little outboard with controls, back in the 80s, Nissans were real popular on sailboats. They got about 6 amp charging in them, and a lot of sailboats had them. Nowadays, you get on Marketplace, and you kind of stumble across the Nissans for really reasonable. What are you doing? You must have your phone out down there.
I do.
What, are you watching the live down there?
Yeah. And using my phone as a light too.
Oh, you're using your phone as a light?
And yeah, I'm doing other things. Now over here, my little paper. My zip ties.
Your zip ties?
Yeah, so this don't shake.
Yeah, I should have grabbed the microphones.
No, it would have echoed like a no tomorrow.
Yeah?
Really bad echo down here. And every time I can't do it now. Like, whatever, they heard it on the live when I hit it, and it made that very loud vibration for a very long amount of time. That is like nails on a chalkboard.
All 6'2" of you comfortable down there right now?
I don't have no cramps yet. So, yeah. First time I crawled down here earlier today to run the wires up here, yeah, I got a pretty bad cramp. It was really bad.
It's not easy being Owen.
Pretty fun, though.
This is his idea of fun. Y'all heard that. He's taking time out to read comments.
Yeah. Read comments and use as a light.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to polish.
If you say
You almost can't read the Lone Star anymore.
Oh.
You know, that'd look a lot better shiny.
It would.
It would.
Today was a pretty nice day.
It was a pretty nice day.
It rained. I seen a rainbow. I drove my car.
I drove your car.
You did drive my car.
No, you drove my car.
No, you already have a Corvette. And you've had a Corvette for a couple of years.
This is true. Boy, you must really be doing a detailed job down there.
No, I'm just like not trying to get cramps. You'd be surprised.
I can't believe you fit up there.
Only fit up here since last year. Because last year was the year that I had to go up here. Because other than that, I didn't know I could fit up here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now you got 12 people watching you.
12?
Yeah, a few more popped in here.
Well,
For the people that just popped in here,
I'm working on the little...
all 6'2" of him is in the bow of that boat. Somehow.
That's where I want that.
Huh?
I think my shirt. Oh yeah, my
dropping
shirt.
things.
My shirt's wet. See, there's water off that. Since the bow of the boat's leaning down, there's water. My shirt's wet. Well, my butt's not wet. That makes it all better.
Well, that's important.
Yeah. Paper.
You know, I wonder if I can turn on the light on this phone. I don't know. Let's see. Cannot turn on light. I was going to turn on the light.
Hi, Braden.
Still reading them.
Occasionally.
I'm going. I'm gonna go now. It's 1 o'clock where I am. Thanks for talking to me. Yeah, absolutely.
It's 1 o'clock where we are.
I think it is 1 o'clock.
No, I just looked. It's 1:03.
1:03. Oh.
I don't usually hit the hay till. Let's see. Yesterday was 4:15 in the morning when I got done working on my boat out back. It's a 1963 V drive.
Yeah. So. Yeah, if he hurries up, we'll run out back and show you something far more interesting than the 1957.
I got one more. This is it.
Yeah?
Once I get this one.
One more?
Yeah.
The Patriot Terminator. What's going on? He is trying to get the wiring in this little rowboat that he put in for that bow light all protected so it doesn't chafe through and cause a fire. He's 6'2", and he's down there. That's what's going on.
Hi. I'll hop out of here in like a minute.
1 minute?
I don't read that.
1 minute, and anybody that hangs around will walk back and look at the V drive?
You know what? Yes. I can do that.
Why?
This piece of paper is starting to...
If you hang around for a minute, we're going to... As soon as he's done doing what he's doing, we're going to walk back to the V drive.
Yes.
Which is way, way cooler.
And I'm going to leave this stuff up here. Maybe. No, I'll take it out. I don't want to crawl back up here. I made that mistake earlier today, and so when I came down here, I didn't have to grab half the tools.
I think they call this boat yoga. I'm just saying.
Maybe. Last zip tie.
Yay.
Yay. My shirt's so wet and I don't even know it.
Man, it's too bad I can't put on some... I should have some of the bilge ballots going right now. You got her?
If I just leave the zip tie on there, it's self-holding.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, cool.
You coming out? He's coming out. You okay?
I'm fine.
You want to go back out back?
Yeah, we'll go out back.
Oh, I guess we're going out back. We'll take a hike. And another boat.
This one's one of 9 ever made. It's a 1979 Cobra Jet.
Yeah, that's a 79 Cobra Jet, 18-foot bow rider.
This one is another GMC.
Yeah, you can't even see that one. There's a 16-foot Cobra Jet.
Same year.
Don't trip over the three-wheeler.
Or the piece of 1972 Pinion.
Yeah, well, you got that Pinion backrest for out here.
Well, I don't know. So.
Hold on. He's going to talk. You.
Fair point. So, 1963 V Drive. There is a playlist on the channel of the point where this boat was a hull, no white deck where everything's sitting, no wood that was good condition, all of it was rotten, and nothing else except for that tube that the drive shaft is in and the V drive.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since you got hooked up.
Yeah, I hooked it up
yeah.
last night at 4:15 in the morning before I went to bed.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I left my phone up in the front of the boat. Dang it.
Yeah.
See, I said I was going to grab everything out of the boat. I didn't. I left
Your phone in the boat?
in the bow of the boat.
Oh, you got all your seat cushions out and everything.
I got them two out right now because I needed to.
That might be a little bit of an angle. Holy shit, what did you do back here? Holy stack of aluminum.
Hey, you said make up the difference. I made up the difference.
What the hell is that?
You said 2-inch blocks.
What the F?
I didn't have 2-inch blocks. I made them.
What the hell did you do?
Improvised.
Jesus.
Improvised.
You do that on both sides?
Yeah.
Jesus.
16 squares in total.
Did you cut them with the plasma?
No, I made them and cut them with the Zaza.
You're a dick.
Hey, this side looks really good and clean and cut. That side looks lower out.
I knew you were 2 inches off, but
I made up the 2 inches.
yeah, I guess that'll work.
Yeah. Now literally that fuel tank over there, I have to hook up the lines. The lines are behind you, connected to the old fuel pump. Right.
Yeah.
Right here, the old fuel pump.
You know what we ought to dig out? Is we ought to dig out Mom's 455 and start putting that thing together. We do have dipsticks.
We do.
We do.
Up on top of the piano, right?
Yeah. What do you guys think? You think that thing might go?
Oh, it's gonna fly.
Yeah?
I don't know if they've seen pictures of boats like this, or the race boats, where they start going fast enough, they go whee! And it looks like they slip on a banana about 3/4 through their flying loop.
Oh.
I seen a short the other day of a boat, not this one, but
Avery's back.
30-foot boat. And the 30-foot boat went up, caught air, right? Did a full revolution in the air, and landed again, and kept racing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that we didn't we should have grabbed our mics.
We should have.
We literally just started filming for my brother. So
He didn't even tell me. He just went, "What's up, you guys?" And at that point, I knew because I got the notification on my phone. And I was like, "Oh, click."
Yeah. So that's an old 5.3 LS.
Out of a 2000 truck with the 1999 ECM in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You ready to...
It's almost done.
Almost done.
Give me another half a week.
Another half a week?
Half week.
Yep.
Because all I need to do is I have over here the where is it? There's a bracket down here somewhere in my bracket pile. Right here. This is the power steering bracket, and it mounts right over here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create like a screw and another little bracket, and I'm gonna find a way to mount the alternator in here, drilling some holes, doing some stuff, and then I'm gonna make it so there's a big screw so I can pull it in or out, and it's gonna pivot up here somehow.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm gonna improvise, but the the alternator got to go on there, and then obviously the fuel lines will take probably only a day of messing around and mounting, and then the wiring of the fuse block and the ECM up there is going to get tucked up behind that piece of wood. And it's only it's going to be a 3-wire hookup, because you have first wires for the fuel pump, second wires for the ignition power, and then the third wires for the starter. It would only be a 2-wire hookup though if we used the truck fuel pump, because the truck fuel pump goes into the fuse block, which is connected to everything else, so it'd only be 2 wires for the engine power for the ignition and the engine starter.
All right. So one last walk around. We're approaching 20 minutes anyways. We're going to cut her off. Imagine that. Semis, pipes, seats. But
this wood in this boat is black walnut that I
all black walnut.
All of the wood I did custom.
Yeah.
From tree to what you see. That
Yeah.
kind of rhymes. Tree, see.
Tree to what you see. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. If anybody wants to see, there's a playlist for Thunder Island here. I think it's Thunder Island or V Drive something.
V Drive, I think.
Yeah. On when we got it with no motor.
Yep.
And ripped all the wood out and
Remade it all.
turned it into what you see here. There's a deck underneath everything sitting there.
Listen,
Oh, there's the ECMs. Are you ready to mount them?
Yeah, I am.
Are they going? They're going up here between here.
Yep, they're going right up in.
Yeah, he's gonna put them up in here.
I literally was going to mount them the one day, and then I didn't because I realized the engine had to move all around. Yeah, last morning at about 3 o'clock in the morning, this engine was on 2 chains connected to the metal bar up there, and 1 chain off to that corner, so this engine was sitting about here. So I had enough room to pull the drive shaft and the tube out.
Yep. You think the drive shaft's gonna bind?
I haven't rolled it over yet to see, but I don't think so. I mean, I know that if it picks up and hits here, then that binds, but it's not touching up at the top yet, so I don't think it'll bind.
Right.
Because I did actually take that U-joint apart and with a grinder ground out material where it was binding, so now it should be able to tilt more.
Alright.
You like my nice little
Is
cut?
there any reason you can't drop that mount down lower?
No. Yes. No.
Other than your
You
2 inches of...
You want me to drill more holes in the stringer?
Not really.
Okay. And it's already only an inch off the bolt sticking up off the bottom of the boat.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody have a good
What
night.
is it? Only 2 days till our Friday Night Live that we do?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. We have Friday Night Live at 10.
Yep. So you guys have a good night.
Yep.
We're going to cut this off.
Adios.